Yeah, this the one y'all was waiting on. So look, they was making a YouTube video and it went wrong. It just all went wrong. So they was making videos with I think they said it was firearms and canines. However this went, yeah.
Of training dogs with firearms, and one of the rounds went into a kid's forehead and dropped him dead.
And then all of a sudden I hear, "Oh, did I get him?" And then and I look at Curtis and I see blood pouring out of his nose and ears.
If Curtis had a choice, he would not have been standing in the line of that gun.
It's like the Baldwin movie scene.
Why would you do this?
I'm sure he's going to be asking that for the rest of his life.
A 23-year-old is shot and killed by his boss while filming a commercial for a German Shepherd breeder. But what looks at first to be a tragic accident takes a darker turn when investigators hear chilling allegations about the man who was holding the gun.
He had us put the live puppies in the freezer until they died.
He beat one of...
What? Hey, man, no. Y'all did it? Wait, you did it? That just shows what kind of person y'all are. If I swear to God, boss or not, I don't care if you Donald Trump, I don't care if you the Secret Service, I don't care if you who you are. You tell me to put some puppies in the freezer, I'm putting you in there.
Until now. On June 3rd, 2025 in Thurston County, Washington, employees of a dog breeder and training company make a desperate call to 911.
911, what are you reporting?
Someone's been shot. My coworker's been shot.
Okay, what happened exactly?
He got accidentally shot.
Is he conscious?
No.
Is he breathing normally?
No.
If he's unconscious and not breathing normally, we need to start CPR. I can tell you how to do it. Get him on his back on the ground.
Okay. He opened his mouth and he breathed one breath. He's trying to breathe.
Okay. Is his chest rising and falling?
No.
Okay. So then we need to kneel by his side.
Okay.
Put your hand on the center.
He just tried to breathe one. I think his lungs are full of blood.
Okay. Put your hand on the center of his chest, right between the nipples, and put your other hand on top of that.
Oh shit, he's in the top of the head. Okay. He's in the top of the head.
What are they putting on top of the head?
Help him breathe. I'm listening. Yeah, my hands are between his chest. I'll move his head, I think. Maybe you get the blood to come out.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
One goes again. There's another breath. One.
Yeah, that's just reactionary breathing. So just don't worry about that.
2.
CPR continues, but the callers begin to realize that what happened here this morning is irreversible.
No! 1. No! 1. No! 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. No way! 1, 2. No way! 1, 2. No way! 2.
Where's he at? Where's he at? This building?
I think he's out that way.
To the right?
All the way to the back. Yeah,
to the right?
Yes.
Guys on the ground over there, that's the owner of the place right there. They were shooting a video of what he was saying about guns and dogs. Guns right there. Something happened. I didn't get the whole thing about, and there's a guy over there had, looks like he's got the leash in his hand. But somehow he got in the way. Dog jerked him.
Why is he being held down?
He's not being held down.
Okay.
No. He is just distraught.
Okay.
And he was up when we got here, and then when we pronounced the guy, he just lost it. He's been that way. They're just trying to console him.
23-year-old Curtis Gordon is pronounced dead at 10:37 a.m., leaving many questions behind for Thurston County deputies to answer.
So there were 3 people, Connor, Craig, and Kaylin, doing videos and pictures. Wayne, the owner, was shooting, and he said that Wayne had the dog.
They were doing videos of training dogs with firearms, and rather than using blanks, one of the rounds went into a kid's forehead and dropped him dead.
According to the employees, the video was supposed to feature Kraftwerk owner Wayne Curry holding one of the German Shepherds by the collar while shooting at a target across the field. It's impossible not to notice how close Curtis's body is to the target.
But look at that. That's head height. So
Why would you be shooting at the, according to them, he was shooting at the target.
Where are the rounds at?
I don't know. Apparently the optics went out.
Board.
Yeah, you've got,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless he just hung a new one.
Police will later find 42 shell casings in the grass, but there isn't a single hole in the paper target. Figuring out exactly what went wrong today will require talking to everyone on scene, including an employee named Craig, who begins by explaining what canine craft work is all about.
We import dogs from Germany, adult dogs. We also breed them and sell them. We sell the trained imported dogs from Germany, and also we sell puppies that we train and breed ourselves.
So what type of training, what type of training do you guys put through?
So it's Schutz and sport training. So anything involved with the Schutz and sport, tracking, obedience, and bite work.
Bite work is a form of training in which the dogs learn to bite and hold onto a target object. This morning, it was to involve the victim, Curtis, who was wearing a protective bite sleeve. His coworker, Kaylin, who was also filming, says they'd only just started incorporating firearms into the videos.
Basically, the way it's supposed to happen is you're supposed to heel around with a dog between your legs with a gun in your hands and shoot a target, put your gun down, then you continue with bite work.
They wanted to do an advertisement on gunbroker.com, so he was trying to do a specific ad campaign. And so he started shooting at the target. And he stopped and said, "Oh, Curtis, maybe you can get a little bit closer in." So he wanted the dog looking forward, so he wanted the dog to pay attention to Curtis while he shot at the target. So he probably had Curtis move in like 30 feet to the left of where he was shooting.
30 feet from the target, or from
30 feet to the left from the target.
Left
but
of the target, okay. Downrange, okay.
Yes.
So first time actually having someone downrange and shooting live rounds at the same time. Sounds stupid.
According to Kaylin, Wayne wasn't getting the reaction out of the dog that he wanted.
The dog was just quiet and unbothered by it, so he kind of wanted more out of it, so he asked Curtis to agitate the dog. And as Curtis was agitating the dog, he was still shooting in the whole process. He never stopped shooting until the dog jerked his leg, I'm guessing, and jerked him to the side, and his gun went towards Curtis.
And then all of a sudden I hear, "Oh, did I get him?" And then I look at Curtis and I see blood pouring out of his nose and ears.
Curtis's brother, Connor, who was also out on the field that morning, can barely describe what he saw.
I remember I had the camera on the boss. I was watching the boss. I heard a shout and I look over and I see my brother on the ground. That's all I remember about that whole thing.
If Connor is grieving Curtis quietly, his older brother Kevin has no such intentions.
Who is that?
That's my brother.
No, please stop. No, stop.
We're happy to let you see him at some point, but we can't let you go there right this second, okay? So we just need you to wait back here.
Yeah, I'm just along with y'all watching this because how did you do that? You did it on purpose. If you would put dogs in the freezer or puppies in the freezer, what do you think you would do to a person? I don't think y'all be understanding. Like, do you know how sick that is? And then y'all did it? All right.
That's what we're here. That's what we're figuring
I don't
out.
trust
Where is
that,
he?
man.
It sounds like there was an accident, okay?
Where is he?
Doesn't seem like anything was intentional. He's back here, but we can't let you back there right now.
What happened?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. Okay? This sounds like there was an accidental shooting. There was some training going on with live fire, and it sounds like there was a stray round that went off.
Is this a joke?
No.
I'm sorry.
Where was he shot?
Who's this?
I don't know anything.
Idiots. He's dead, huh?
Your brother is deceased.
Who shot my little brother?
That's figuring that all out right now.
Oh, I'm gonna kill that mother. You fucking. I'm gonna kill that mother.
I totally understand your frustration.
My little brother's dead right there?
He's back there, yeah. And your other brother is here also, so the best thing that you can do right now is
what the
comfort your other brother.
For a stupid video. For what? Mother, I'll kill you. What the happened? No, hey, bullshit. What the happened? No, you gotta be. What stupid? What game is that? Playing around with guns. Whose idea?
Wayne.
No.
Yeah, I know. Be here for Connor, please.
Be here for Connor. He's dead.
In his rage and heartache, Kevin doesn't realize that he's mourning the wrong brother.
If it wasn't Connor, it was you or Curtis.
It is Curtis.
It's Curtis. Connor's. Connor's right here.
Sorry, bro. I'm really sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. Oh no. Oh no.
We're really sorry for your loss, man.
Dude. You. Wayne, dude, put a bullet in that motherfucker's head for me. Old fat piece of heartless.
To get to the bottom of things, investigators must talk to Wayne himself, a conversation that will, before long, take an urgent and unexpected.
I don't trust Wayne. Look at him. I don't like Wayne. I know Wayne did everything on purpose. Wayne has a hidden agenda. Nobody likes Wayne. If Wayne has a wife, she don't like him.
Expected turn.
We hadn't used the rifle yet.
Is that a new rifle?
It's a rifle that I've had for years. I just can't shoot it.
Okay.
We were just doing the pistol, and this time it's the rifle.
The sight on the gun is an electronic sight, and he was talking about, oh, is this thing dead? The battery's dead. So he was just gonna have to kind of with no sight.
It's a ambidextrous one, so you can hold it in one hand or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem I think happened is must have been like this. I mean, lightning fast.
Yeah.
I think the dog did this, and there might have been a reflex, but I saw him drop. I thought, did he do that to fake it? Because we're making a movie. And he didn't get up. And then it was like, they called 911, and the guy that works for me, and he looked like he was breathing. And there wasn't a lot of blood or nothing, so I'm holding his head, and
Wayne falls silent, and the next sound comes from the detective nearly a full minute later.
Try to breathe. Try to breathe.
Yep.
Just breathe. Right? Just try to breathe. Can I get one of the medics over here?
Are you still here?
Yep, we're still here.
We're still here, Wayne.
They tried to get me to count to 10, and I couldn't make it to 7.
Let's try 5.
Okay. We're ready?
Yep.
1.
Good.
Ow! Ow!
Hey, Wayne, while this is going on, just take your time, but I'm gonna just so you're aware, if you see me, I'm gonna snap a couple pictures because you got some stuff on you.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I
know what I got on me, dude. It's real bad.
I know. I just want to document
I know.
it.
I know.
I know.
No.
Wayne's emotional turmoil earns sympathy from the detectives, but Curtis's brother has none.
I want you to go put a bullet in Wayne's head for me. Please. Please.
That won't bring your friend.
No, it won't. It won't. It won't even make it feel better either, but he deserves it.
Well,
It's my little brother, man. He's just an old senile who shouldn't even have his driver's license, let alone own 50 unregistered guns. Yeah.
Did you in any way mean to harm
Of
Curtis
course not.
today?
No, not in a million years. Of course not.
Okay.
We were all excited because we're doing this advertisement why people should get a dog instead of a gun.
But investigators, as well as those who work here, want to know why Curtis had to risk his life to prove that point.
He must have pulled it really
really
to
hard.
the left.
It's a big pull.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do this?
I don't know. I'm sure he's going to be asking that for the rest of his life.
Now seated in the back of a patrol car, Wayne struggles to accept what happened this morning.
No. No. No.
Or why you would shoot with somebody downrange. Anyways.
Well, that's what he said. He goes, "Oh, it sounds really stupid now, doesn't it?" And I was like,
Yeah, it does.
What a fiasco, huh?
No! 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 Oh, no! No!
Were you yelling something? Hard time what? Just take some deep breaths. Take some deep breaths.
It's like the Baldwin movie scene.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
100%.
Oh, Rust.
Huh?
Rust?
Yeah, with
That's
Rust, yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I think this is more up than Rust. Because at least the actor could have said, like, I didn't expect it to be live rounds. Where it's like, oh yeah, I put live rounds in there and it worked. I was like, go run.
Help me, Lord. I need you. I don't know what else to do. I can't believe this. No.
It's a cool piece of property, dude.
Yeah. Sounds like they have a lot of fun as a family here, raising and training canines.
But as the investigators learn when they speak to current and former employees of Kraftwerk, not everything is as it appears.
The work environment was extremely chaotic. Some days were really great, some days were really bad. It would just really kind of depend on the mood of Wayne and what he wanted that day, the weather, those kind of things. When you actually got in there and saw what happened behind the scenes, it wasn't pretty.
The former employees have many dark stories about how Wayne allegedly dealt with the German Shepherds.
All of it, he said, was in the name of training, and shared that there's a lot of training techniques and things that are done to get the dogs at the highest level that are a little bit less than socially acceptable. So I witnessed on multiple occasions, he would kick dogs in the ribs. He would kick male dogs in the private parts from behind to catch them off guard if they were being ornery during protection. I watched him drag a dog across the field one time because it wasn't healing properly on his side. So he just kept yanking it by the neck until it, stayed with him. But it was obviously terrified and trying to get away from him.
No! No! No!
Another instance I saw, he lifted a dog up by the leash and
You want to know what I'm noticing? He not mad off what happened. He is mad because he know that he is about to get exposed. That's it.
Another instance I saw, he lifted a dog up by the leash and the collar, and it was choking. It peed all over itself, just terrified in a room. It was just me and him in a room. He didn't want anyone else to see that, but the dog wasn't sitting close enough to him.
Gosh, that sucks.
You get enough air back there a little bit? Okay.
He just gets to sit in the back of a cold cop car. Turn that off. No AC for that old man. Let him sit in there and die.
A lot of the times the dogs were just left in the kennels on end without getting exercise for days at a time. He would ask that we not feed them in the mornings so that they would be hungry for videos.
For one instance, he was working with a dog that was pregnant. She wasn't listening and being relatively, stubborn, didn't want to listen to him, and he did end up kicking her in the stomach.
Do you know what resulted of that dog's pregnancy?
I'm not sure because I actually ended up quitting that week because of that.
And the stories arguably get worse from there, particularly when it comes to one horrifying practice mentioned by several former employees.
If there was puppies that were not up to his standards, there was one dog that didn't have a fully developed ear. He had us put the live puppies in the freezer until they died.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many would you say were put in like that?
Well, I worked there probably at least 10. Or at one time, I heard over the walkie-talkie that Wayne just he didn't want to waste the vaccination on a dog that probably wouldn't make it through the night.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty cheap. I mean, I grew up on a farm. It's not that much money for vaccination. So he'd rather just kill him.
Anytime he'd do that, I'd see him in the office in my files where I would keep puppy vaccines and all these medical records, and he would dig out the dog that he killed and get rid of the records.
Those who used to be employed at Kraftwerk say that Wayne's questionable practices and his temper extended beyond the dogs.
The owner, Wayne, was very emotionally turbulent.
No.
No.
He would get in employees' faces and scream and yell and just make them feel extremely scared and uncomfortable.
I have to care about the other people.
Yeah, we're with, I got a penchant.
Yeah, you told me that.
He would snap. Like it was like almost, I don't want to call it bipolar because that's a medical thing, but he almost had like a bipolar or split personality disorder. He was
No. Y'all want to know what this is? This is called being the boss. 99% of people who are in charge or in charge of buildings, because I had quit a job with a boss just like this, where they just randomly come in and it depends on the weather, it depends on how they did at home and all that. I had one of them and I quit because you're not finna play with me. I came to work, co-worker stuff was broke. Yeah, so nah. It's called when people be the boss and all that, they it get in their head that they just better than you. They think they better than you and think they can just tell anybody what to do. Like, do you get it? Like, imagine because they the boss. They like, oh, I'm used to being the boss of everything. So just see how they act. And when people don't fall in line with them, they hate it. They hate it.
thing, but he almost had like a bipolar or split personality disorder. He was like this really nice guy sometimes, and then he was this really awful guy other times.
He cornered me in my office, which I could not get out of, and he was shaking his fist in my face,
It would have been
cussing at me, and he was upset that I hadn't paid one of his personal bills. Mind you, I'm 5 feet tall, and a gun, a pistol, fell out of his jacket pocket and hit the floor.
They were great.
Is he alive? Okay. Oh, it'd have been off the hip. It would have been off the hip. That was corner who in what office? Man, drum line.
He would like get in my face and scream at me. He would shake me. There was another time when I saw him physically attack the other manager on the property.
I saw him, and it was recorded. Of course, I don't think it's around any longer, but he beat one of the employees with a dog whip.
I'm sorry.
What?
He was doing a video, and he was trying to get one of the employees to handle a dog. He wasn't doing it correctly or not the way that Wayne wanted it done. And he hit the man with a dog whip consecutive times. Of course, they were told to erase that video.
Others tell the authorities that Wayne turned a blind eye to serious problems in the workplace.
Wayne like to hire people who he can take control of. He ain't gonna hire no melanated people who gonna really crash out in there. And I bet you any amount of money. It wasn't many black people. It wasn't many Russian people. It wasn't many Mexican people. It wasn't Latino. None. It wasn't. Look, I bet you he didn't hire many of them. Why? Come on, y'all. If I'm being honest, come on, y'all. Talking about he cornering people, putting his hands on people at work. You would have one time to come home and say something like that to me. What? Your boss did. I'm be there. I'm be there in the morning.
It was me and two other former employees, females, that were involved in a sexual harassment lawsuit against Mr. Curry.
Okay.
And we won the judgment against him.
There was an employee named John who had been approaching some of the females inappropriately.
I reported sexual harassment of 3 other females that I worked with, and he fired us.
Okay.
And kept the male who was sexually harassing us still working.
The plaintiffs in the case were, according to court documents, granted a judgment of more than $200,000 and have filed an additional lawsuit claiming that Kraftwerk changed names and transferred all assets in an attempt to avoid the debt. In the meantime, officials are interested in Wayne's relationship with firearms, starting with the rifle used in today's video.
That's a great little gun.
I know. FN 57x28. Yeah.
That's what it is. That's that oddball. Okay. Yeah.
The same thing as my FN 57 pistol.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Yeah. It penetrates Kevlar. Commercial and law enforcement only. There it is. Yeah. $2,000.
I know before, in the last one that we did that I was involved with, the only other gun video that I think I was involved with, I know that he had taken the bullets out and there was not even It was no, no clip in there at all. But this time, I believe the clip was still in there when he was. Because I thought to myself, he's kind of pointing that thing around.
But I've seen a gun jam on him. I've seen him have trouble with loading and unloading a clip. It just doesn't make any sense. You should have more knowledge than I have on guns.
So he was walking with the dog between his legs and just kind of, and if you were me with the camera, he's going fast like that.
So pointing at people.
Absolutely, yeah.
We call it being flagged with a gun. Do you know what I'm talking about with that, where the barrel points at you momentarily? Has that happened at all?
Yeah.
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 How many times would you say?
Handful
of times.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can go from 5 to 10 times, within the multiple days of it happening.
The current employees all agree that this was only the third time they'd filmed a video using dogs and guns. However, they say this was the first time Wayne positioned someone near the target while live ammunition was being used.
I didn't think there were going to be live rounds during the bite work. We did one the other day with a gun. I was out there, and the guns were not loaded. Nothing was in the guns. And once we did that little shooting, then we reset, everybody moved, and we did one shot of him shooting the target.
So previously, he's taken the precautions to have you guys away from the live rounds.
Yes.
Any issues mentioned with the firearm at all today?
No, I would say Wayne's the issue. He doesn't know how to handle a gun.
Okay.
Clearly. He just should have been more prepared and not had that gun loaded. He made a very, very bad decision, and he'll pay for it.
I thought they would never use live rounds. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, if it was me, I would have used like a CO2 pistol.
When Wayne sees and thinks something or thinks that something is a good idea, for example, this tragic thing that happened to an incredible human being, you've got to be dumb. You literally have to be out of your mind to think that that was a good idea. Curtis would have said the same thing. He and any person in their right mind knows that you never let a gun get pointed at you. If Curtis had a choice, he would not have been standing in the line of that gun. I know for a fact he did not have a choice in that moment, and something tragic happened. If he would have said, no, I'm not going to do that, Wayne would have flipped.
I get the general consensus that people are genuinely afraid of him.
He's crazy. I mean, I not to be exaggerating, but I've never met anybody like him.
Deputies transport Wayne to the courthouse, where he has only one thing to say to detectives.
I want to get an attorney.
Wayne Curry was arrested for first-degree manslaughter, but was bonded out at $250,000 2 days later. A judge ordered Wayne to stay away from Connor, Craig, and Kalen, and to surrender all firearms to the Thurston County Sheriff. Kalen says that Wayne immediately violated the order and terminated his employment in retaliation. Wayne was arrested again for the violation and released on his own recognizance a few days later. Kalen sent a letter to prosecutors seeking $100,000 from Wayne in restitution.
This is not supposed to be.
Where's the ball?
That's one thing those guys will say.
Nearly a year after the shooting, Wayne Curry awaits an August 2026 trial a free man, continuing to sell adult dogs and puppies and posting new craftwork videos regularly. At least.
Like, what? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see some. Like, is he really still doing this? The world's worst? Like, he is straight terrible. If you were buying dolls from him, I don't respect you. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, like, I don't respect you. In Rochester, Wisconsin. Or Washington, my bad. Rochester, Washington. I said Wisconsin. I'm thinking the code Blue Cam. Crabs K9. Is this their website? Is this the website? This their website? Man, look. I'm not gonna look at how out of shape he is. Y'all think he really interact with animals? Y'all, man, I see through all this. Yeah, man. Yeah, he ain't no good. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all need to watch out for him. And look how much these dogs cost. 12,500, 9,500, 9,500. Yeah, man. Review available puppies. Do he got puppies right now? I don't think he should have none. I'm just saying. I don't think this man need no puppies after we just watched this video. Yes, he is still out of jail, and this is all current. Female, male. Okay. Let me see. He was just born. He was just born, y'all. He not even a month old yet. 7,500 for him. I ain't gonna lie, I like him. But no, I don't like the man though. Yeah. Mr. Y'all got 100K subs. Let me see what y'all YouTube trying to talk about, man. Ain't gonna do that right now. Yeah, I gotta be messy. I don't care, man. Nah, cause why is he I don't like this man. He got caught. He better go to jail. I don't think it was an accident. I think he was just being reckless, and he has uploaded a video a couple days ago, man. Straight to the comments. Straight to the comments. He turned the comments off. He turned the comments off. Hold on. Let me find out. Let me go to a random video. Comments off. I bet. Comments are turned off. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let me go to his post. Hey, look, this is what I was looking for, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, nah. Yeah, hold on. You know I'm a supervillain. But nah, for real though. That's how you spell his name, right? Curtis. Yeah. Make sure I ain't tripping, man. Yeah, man. R.I.P. Curtis. Yeah, hey, y'all ain't got to do it. I'm here. You been taken away in handcuffs. Let me like that. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't Wayne. Exactly. Shooting and killing an employee, freezing puppies to death, and kicking a pregnant dog in the stomach. Yeah, why? Like, who allowed this man to get bond? Like, y'all just be allowing anything in this world. Like, dead ass. Who allowed this man to get bond? Who said, yeah, let's give him bond? Like, that was a smart idea. Let's get this man bond. He is one of the worst human beings we can find. Yeah, they going hard on him. I'm just watching. I'm just looking. R.I.P. Curtis. Yeah, I think, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that, man. I'm just saying. I had to go be one of them people. I mean, they need to delete his channel. They need to delete his channel. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, yeah, he needs to go to jail, yeah. This probably the most engagement he got ever. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is probably the most engagement he's got ever. Yeah, I don't know. What y'all think? We heard. Look, I did the messy part for y'all. I done did all the messy stuff for y'all, so you ain't even have to do it. But what y'all think about this? What y'all think about him? Y'all think he need to go to jail? Y'all think he should have been in jail already? Or y'all know he should have been in jail already. It's a difference. Yeah, man. I'm finna go be messy, y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah, cause he had me messed up. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words, man. I'm gonna catch up with y'all.